People, place, purpose. These are the three essential elements that comprise the heart of our institution and drive us to pursue and deliver on our educational mission. We are obsessively committed to ensuring that we create an environment where each and all are welcome, feel a sense of belonging, and the ability to achieve personal and professional success. We are stewards of place. We are committed to the long-term well-being of the communities in which we live, work, and learn. We are informed by the past, engaged in the present, and dedicated to our collective future. Our mission guides our actions and provides shared direction. It is the discovery, dissemination, and application of knowledge in all of its many forms and uses. Each of us contributes to our mission and provides the opportunity for everyone else to discover their respective purpose. The state of our university is strong. We have much to be proud of and so much more on the horizon. Our academic programs are comprehensive, relevant, and in demand, with expanding opportunities for graduate students, returning adults, as well as undergraduates. Our growth initiative will allow us to introduce new non-credit, graduate, and certificate programs for working adults desiring to enhance their marketability or those seeking new career opportunities through a UWSP education. This summer, we debuted new ways to reach out to prospective students and the communities in which we serve, and I will expand on these efforts later in my talk. We will continue to innovate and grow while remaining committed to our mission of educating our students for success in a diverse and sustainable world. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 2023-24 State of the University Address. I'm your Chancellor, Tom Gibson, and it is an honor to celebrate our recent accomplishments as we look forward to the bright future of UWSP. It is customary to begin the address by introducing some special guests who are here with us this afternoon. As I call your name, would you please stand as you are able to be recognized? Bernie Patterson, Chancellor Emeritus. Thank you, Chancellor. Kaylin Pimpeck, Executive Director, Century Insurance Foundation. Javier Sotelo, Senior Director of Talent, Century Insurance. Abigail Norden, Associate Director of Employment, Century Insurance. Senator Patrick Teston. Greg Waverneck, Regional Representative from Senator Tammy Baldwin's office. Maggie Cronin, Congressman Tom Tiffany's office. Stevens Point Mayor Mike Wiesa. Marshville Mayor Lois T. Strake. Robert Smith, President of Aspirus Southeast. Andrew Wright, Executive Director, Farm and Food Exploration Center. Ray Ackerland, President, Skyward. And Dave Ekman, Wausau Chamber of Commerce, President, CEO. Please also join me in recognizing our university's leadership team. And would you stand as your name is called as well. Levon Cornell Swanson, Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Pratima Gandhi, Vice Chancellor for Business Affairs. Lana Poole, Chief Marketing and Enrollment Officer. Al Thompson, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. William Bouchard, Vice Chancellor for University Advancement and CEO of UWSP Foundation. Jenny Raish, Executive Director, Economic Engagement and Strategic Partnerships. And Rob Mansky, Chief of Staff. So my remarks to you today will be framed around our strategic plan, Purpose Made Possible. We have entered year 2 of the implementation of our plan, and we're happy to share a good number of our successes. This plan sets a clear direction for our university, while remaining true to our mission and vision of the institution. So I will share highlights from year 1 achievements and provide an overview of year 2 goals. My address will conclude with a look towards the bright future of UWSP. While there is no question we are living in times of unprecedented challenge and change, we remain committed to our mission and confident in our ability to achieve our goals. As most of you know, UW-Stevens Point is on a 10-year cycle of accreditation with our regional accreditor, the Higher Learning Commission. We recently completed our Year 4 assurance review this past summer, and last week we received the draft report from the HLC team. We learned that we met all 18 criteria for continued accreditation. Nice job, well done, everyone. They praised the institution for a comprehensive argument and specifically noted our continued attention to the assessment of student learning and our newly revised program review process. They also noted our continued work on our strategic plan and our implementation efforts, our continued improvement in recruitment and enrollment, and our significantly improved financial standing over the past 4 years. So special thanks to the argument writers and the support given by Business Affairs, Student Affairs, Advancement, as well as our Academic Affairs units. Thank you so much. Theme 1 of our strategic plan is to align our financial model with our institutional vision. I'm pleased to report that we continue to make good progress with our multi-year efforts to stabilize our expenditure levels with our available resources, as well as align our annual operating budget. Our commitment to transparent and data-informed financial modeling will allow us to continue to make good progress on balancing our spending within our available resources. We sought to keep the university community informed of our fiscal issues through training workshops, power lunches, budget manager discussions, and email communications. I want you to know that we remain committed to transparency and including more voices as we position our university for continued fiscal sustainability and success. It is through university-wide efforts that we have achieved a composite financial index score of 5.1. This score reflects institutional financial health, as HLC requires a score of at least 1.0. We continue to maintain institutional reserves to guard against unknown challenges, as well as take advantage of strategic opportunities. If our recruitment and retention projections hold, the tuition revenues for the main campus are projected to cover associated expenses. While we still have more work to do to align our revenues and expenses in all areas of our institution, including our branch campuses, we are making significant progress towards financial sustainability. You have likely heard in the news of the financial challenges facing some of our peer institutions within the UW system. I want to assure you, there are no plans for university-wide furloughs or layoffs at UWSP. Oh yes, you can applaud for that. Our multi-year efforts to align our expenditures with our income have indeed been difficult, but certainly necessary. I am thankful for the efforts made by all who have assisted with this challenging process. In addition to success in our financial realignment, I have good news to share related to our Stevens Point campus master plan. Over the summer, demolition of Albertson Hall began in earnest, with the focus on the removal of the exterior facade. This work will continue through early fall until the building is completely removed. Construction on the new facility will begin soon thereafter. I know that you share my excitement as we witness the culmination of many years of planning and preparation to construct a state-of-the-art library, student services, and student success ecosystem. Thank you to the staff of University College, Capital Planning and Campus Planning, and many other colleagues for your work to help create the new facility. So be sure to check out the live stream camera for updates on the construction process. In other exciting campus master planning news, after nearly a decade since the passing of a student referendum, the Health and Wellness Construction Project was finally enumerated by the state legislature this summer. This $32.9 million project will add 55,000 gross square feet to the Marshfield Clinic Champions Hall. It will include space for fitness and recreation, as well as a new home for the student health services and the counseling centers. We anticipate construction will begin in the spring of 2024. Moving north of Champions Hall, the football practice fields have been transformed into a multi-purpose sports complex for all students. Private donor support from alumni and former Pointer athletes, Breck and Sherry Luce, totaled $1 million. The project includes 2 synthetic turf fields, new fencing, lighting, bleachers, scoreboards, and a press box. The updated facility will remain the home of Pointer football practice, while the second field may serve as an auxiliary game field for soccer and lacrosse. Both fields will have scheduled time for student recreation and intramural sports. In all, this project will expand student engagement opportunities while contributing to the vibrancy of our campus. These construction projects are highly visible examples of how UWSP is growing, changing, and increasing our competitiveness. I now want to highlight our success in the area of university advancement. I'm pleased to report that the total attainment at the university in the first 8 months of 2023 exceeds $9.95 million in gifts in kinds, bequests, and other revenue. The university has recorded 18 gifts, pledges, and bequests of $100,000 or more, which breaks the previous record of 16 set back in 2021. These include a $2 million endowment gift from Sally and Jeff Fiddler for student scholarships, which will establish the largest endowment in the College of Letters and Science. A pledge from the Copernicus Foundation, which will fund a $1 million endowed scholarship in the College of Fine Art and Communication. A $1 million gift-in-kind pledge from Milwaukee Tool to support the College of Natural Resources. A 5-year, $1 million pledge from Marshfield Clinic to support workforce development in health-related fields. And a 2-year, $934,000 gift and Gifton Klein pledge from Marshville Clinic to support UWSP athletics and the Doctorate of Physical Therapy program. To provide an update on our $10 million gift from the Century Insurance Foundation, we recently engaged the Carnegie Agency to begin the initial work on developing the marketing and brand strategy for the Century School of Business and Economics. I look forward to sharing more in the coming weeks. Our advancement successes are through the collective efforts of many dedicated staff and faculty who engage our alumni and friends in our shared vision. People give to institutions that inspire them and to causes in which they believe in. It is clear that our vision for the future aligns with the interests and priorities of our friends, alumni, and partners. I'm proud of the work that we have done to earn their trust and investment in our future of UWSP. Goals for year 2 of theme 1 of the strategic plan will include the finalization of the metrics to measure overall financial success of our campuses. We will also create a financial dashboard to provide the campus with financial updates and develop a cost recovery budget model for summer and winter courses. I wish to thank the members of the Theme 1 team for their commitment and work to our financial planning. Theme 1 team, thank you so much. Theme 2 of our strategic plan focuses on the purpose of our institution, to prepare students for success in a diverse and sustainable world. Integral to this theme is our ability to expand educational access, build strategic partnerships, and grow programs and develop systems to better serve all students. To that end, I'm pleased to report that we are making terrific progress. In the area of student recruitment, we have developed and implemented a 5-year enrollment plan that utilizes predictive modeling for recruitment and enrollment targets by student segments. Our marketing and online media presence has been rebuilt and refocused towards recruitment. UWSP was recently selected to participate in Complete College America's transformational project funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. The goal of this initiative is to increase the number of Americans with college degrees and to close attainment gaps for traditionally underrepresented populations. As the higher education sector experiences and braces for further enrollment declines, UW-Stevens Point is showing signs of growth. This is due in no small part to our skilled and insightful marketing and enrollment team and our dedicated faculty and staff. I'm delighted to report that we are projecting a 10% increase in first-year students on the main campus. Yeah. This follows a 23% growth in our first-year student population between 2020 and 2022. Our university-wide efforts in strategic planning, new marketing, and recruitment infrastructure and cross-divisional collaborations are paying off. This kind of growth is despite the headwinds that higher education is currently facing. And this is what happens when we work together towards shared goals. In addition to our success in first-year student growth, admissions report a 12% increase in campus visitors over the past year. Recruiters increased their travel by 68% and attended 151 more high schools this year than the prior year. This has resulted in a 10% increase in applications and student admits. The recruitment season never ends, so our staff are already looking ahead to the new classes of 2024 and beyond. Thank you, admissions team. There are many ways that UWSP is standing out. In the weeks ahead, we will welcome Alex Boynan with America's College Tour. This is a national TV program that features universities on the move. It is streamed on 17 channels, including Prime, Roku, and Apple TV, and is shared with 5 million young people and their families across the world. They will soon be on campus filming, hearing from our students, and seeing all that UWSP has to offer. Another highly visible recruitment and community engagement tool is the addition of Stevie's food truck. Its noticeable purple and gold exterior and mascot logo are becoming a part of our region's celebrations and festivities. This widens the perimeter of our campus, promotes our university to the region, generates revenue, and shares our outstanding dining services with prospective students and their families. And finally, you may have seen our newest eco-friendly fleet vehicle around campus. The new purple and gold UWSP pedal bike is a first among UW institutions. This additional recruitment tool gives prospective students and their family a novel and innovative way to enjoy campus tours, while showcasing our originality and the pointer spirit of teamwork. They will be pedaling, so there's some teamwork involved. But speaking of teamwork, UWSP has adopted a growth initiative strategy that is accelerating academic program development for post-traditional and graduate learners. This work is being achieved through intentional delivery modalities and locations, including hybrid, online, and collaborative models. The initiative utilizes a team approach to develop and support new programs and initiatives. New ideas for graduate and online programs are vetted by this team, and those with the greatest potential for success are developed further. The Growth Initiative team provides formal marketing research, refines the budget plan, and seeks the appropriate stakeholder approval. The initiative has already proven successful. Academic Affairs has gained UW system approval to plan a new Master of Social Work online degree. And several other program ideas are at various stages of development, including a cannabis science graduate certificate, you heard that right, and a Master of Science in Education with a student affairs emphasis. So if you have a new program idea that you would like to see considered for development, I invite you to visit the Growth Initiative resource page on the UWSP website for more information. The foundation for the Growth Initiative was developed by Lena Matisi and Leah Rose. Both are within the Century School of Business and Economics. To ensure the ongoing success of this initiative, we have dedicated resources and personnel. Renee Pfeiffer-Luckett is now leading this effort and will continue to implement the plan. Renee, would you please wave? Thank you, Renee. The people of our university are indeed our greatest asset. I'm most proud when I learn of our students' successes and their impact. Our students do incredible things, both inside as well as outside of the classroom, through persistence, hard work, and the support of our encouraging faculty and staff. I'd like to share a few examples with you today, starting with one of our physical therapy students, Matt Reinhardt. That name may seem familiar to you because Matt was recently recognized as a hero for saving a man's life while working at the Menards in Plover. He witnessed a customer in distress in the store's parking lot, and he acted immediately, running over and giving area resident Todd Gerke life-saving CPR. Matt learned this important skill as part of his education at UW Stevens Point, becoming CPR certified as part of his coursework in the School of Health Sciences and Wellness. Matt, would you please stand to be recognized? Mentorship also leads to students finding a path to leadership and success. Sociology student Chiamaka Daniela Obina was at a crossroads in her UWSP education when she found mentors in the Diversity in College Access staff members Shochi Pili Bustamante, Maria Harris, and Samantha Samrith. Chiamaka left UWSP after struggling with academic, financial, and personal issues. And when she returned, she was feeling like she had let herself and others down. Her engagement with the staff in a multicultural resource center led to her improved study habits and a higher grade point average, leadership and volunteer roles, and the confidence to see her potential as they did. You know, I couldn't imagine our university without these colleagues and the valuable support that they provide to our students. Danny, would you please stand to be recognized? And congratulations. Two of our faculty members were selected for Fulbright Awards this past year, helping make UWSP a Fulbright top-producing institution for U.S. scholars through the U.S. Department of State's Bureau of Educational and Cultural Affairs. Andy Felt, math professor, began teaching students and faculty at Gdansk University of Technology in Poland during the fall semester. He is excited to share additional Fulbright scholar opportunities for UWSP students, as well as discuss how Polish higher education models could benefit our university. Krista Slemons, biology, spent the spring teaching at the University of Malaga in Spain. She too is looking for ways to recruit students for Fulbright programs and will serve as a Fulbright mentor. Krista plans to incorporate Spanish biodiversity, water issues, and research into her courses for a global perspective. She will also develop a short-term study abroad course for Spain and Morocco, in which students will study how these governments are addressing threats to their ecosystems. It is clear UWSP provides outstanding and comprehensive learning opportunities for our students. Many of our accomplishments and successes are the testaments to our dedicated faculty and staff of this institution. We will continue to expand efforts to recruit and retain students while exploring new academic opportunities that provide high-quality educational opportunities to our students. Year 2 goals for Theme 2 include further development of online programs to serve targeted needs in student populations. We will also develop an annual program health report with key performance indicators for all undergraduate and graduate programs. Thank you to the members of the Theme 2 team for your thoughtful work in planning. Thank you, Theme 2. Theme 3 of our strategic plan focuses on our work to enhance the student experience, both inside as well as outside of the classroom. Student success is at the very core of our purpose and mission, and we have a long history of achievement in this area. We are prioritizing high-impact practices, enhancing our inclusivity efforts, and expanding student services to support student learning, engagement, and retention. According to the National Science Foundation's Higher Education Research and Development Survey, UWSP has the highest R&D expenditures of any other UW comprehensive institution reporting in fiscal year 22. We are building on our successes in these areas and establishing measurable outcomes as benchmarks. In the College of Natural Resources, students provided research and expertise with the Wisconsin Cooperative Fishery Research Unit to conduct a smallmouth bass study in Green Bay. Their research involved a combination of tracking technology and genetic techniques to better understand how different spawning groups of smallmouth bass interact as well as interbreed. Their work is focused in the Great Lakes, using Green Bay and tributaries to Lake Erie as model systems. This research will provide valuable insights into the cause of the expansion of smallmouth bass populations in the Great Lakes. This is just another example of our commitment to the public good. Another example of the transformational experience of a UWSP education involves Chandler Ben, a recent COFAC graduate in music and vocal performance. He combined his dual passion to create a unique college experience. As a member of the UWSP football team, he leads in both operas staged in 2022 and 2023. Chandler's daily routine included weight training, cardio, vocal warm-ups, and language study. This fall, he will pursue a Master of Music in Voice Performance at the Jacobs School of Music at Indiana University, one of the most renowned music programs in the country. He credits the faculty and coaching staff at UWSP for providing direction, motivation, and encouragement for his growth and achievement. Thank you, faculty and coaching staff. Our students are also taking an active role in advocating for increased civic engagement on campus, earning UWSP the designation as an all-in most engaged campus for college student voting. A nonpartisan student organization, the Pointers Vote Coalition, helped to increase student voter turnout through registration tabling, voter education presentations, and an educational module that was sent to all students. Pointer Voter Coalition President Roy Thorson worked closely with political science professor Jennifer Collins to get this important work done. This mentorship helped Thorson receive a Tommy G. Thompson Leadership Scholarship for his work in launching the coalition and planning state candidate forums last fall. He will also continue his education at UWSP in our MBA program this fall, and then plans to attend law school. For many of our students, athletic engagement provides drive and focus to achieve greatness, both inside as well as outside of the classroom. In this arena, we continue to excel. 510 students participated in our athletic programs in the spring semester. Their combined team GPA for the spring 22-23 semester was a 3.16, which exceeds the total university GPA by 0.08. 322 student athletes earned a GPA of 3.0 or above, and 57 athletes earned a 4.0. Additionally, our softball team had the 10th best GPA in the country, which includes over 425 Division III teams. That accomplishment ranks as the #1 GPA in the nation among public colleges and universities. Given the demands of their sport, these academic accomplishments shows the tenacity and dedication of our student athletes to their studies. Let's give them a nice round of applause. Our student athletes are achieving greatness competitively as well as academically. Our men's swimming and diving team has won 23 straight WIAC championships, which means that we can say that UWSP has won every single championship of the century. I'm sticking to that. In baseball, UWSP was WIAC regular season champions for the second time in 3 years. In each of Coach Richter's 3 years, the baseball team has won either the WIAC regular season or WIAC tournament title. Many will not soon forget the March 2023 men's hockey game that went into overtime 4 times and became the longest game in school history and the second longest Division III game ever. We are also expanding our athletics programming with the addition of women's lacrosse and men's volleyball starting this fall. and men's soccer will be commenced in the fall of 2024. This will aid in the recruitment and enrollment of these athletes, strengthening UW-Stevens Point as a competitor and bring wider recognition to our university across the state and nation. Our university has embodied the principles of the Wisconsin idea since our founding as a normal school back in 1894. In the years since our inception, we have expanded our reach beyond central Wisconsin and our state borders. Our collaborations will continue for greater impact as we learn together in exchanges. In March of 2023, a cohort of UWSP faculty traveled to Maui to experience the culture and natural resources of the island. They learned about the priorities of our colleagues at the University of Hawaii Maui College and the issues that the Native communities face. There are several areas of program and expertise alignment that highlight potential faculty and student collaborations to come. In May, UWSP and other Stevens Point community leaders had conversations with Maui business and nonprofit leaders and learned more about our areas of shared interests. The College of Natural Resources and Maui College are discussing short and long-term partnership opportunities that could connect the two partners in mutually beneficial ways. Collaborations around wastewater management, watershed management, and ecosystem restoration could provide much-needed assistance to our Maui community friends. These efforts may become increasingly important in the coming months and years as the Maui community recovers from the devastating wildfires. The Year 2 goals of Theme 3 include further development of high-impact practices and an analysis of current internships offered. Additionally, the team will continue to develop and implement strategies to improve the recruitment and retention of faculty and academic staff. How we serve and communicate with our internal and external communities is the focus of Theme 4. This involves how we collaborate to create initiatives that support community and economic engagement and regional impact. To that end, Theme 4 of our strategic plan creates opportunities to identify and track community engagement activities, share our stories with our external and internal communities, and develop initiatives that positively impact the physical and mental well-being of our employees. Although our institution has had a long history of community engagement, we lacked a comprehensive understanding of our collective impact. Last year, we invested in a software called Collaboratory, which is designed for universities to track, understand, and promote the landscape of their engagement. So we will be using Collaboratory to collect and catalog our engagement and service activities. Collaboratory will allow UWSP to identify strengths, gaps, and create benchmarks to measure impact. Continuing education and the Century School of Business and Economics are currently engaged in the program pilot. We anticipate a full rollout of the program in the 2023-2024 academic year. Once Collaboratory is fully implemented, we will have a comprehensive understanding of our internal and external partnerships and will be better equipped to expand our engagements throughout the region and beyond. In the upcoming years, we will apply for the Carnegie Community Engaged designation to formally recognize our commitment to serving as a steward of place. These efforts are at the heart of the institution and the Wisconsin idea. Another area where we are using technology to improve our effectiveness is through the university's intranet. Currently, the primary method of campus-wide communication is the campus announcements, aka the message of the day, or MOD. While this system has changed since its beginning in the late 1990s, it's certainly due for an update. The new intranet will be our primary internal hub for messages and updated content, and will bring our institution together under one communication platform. It will also inspire user engagement, create opportunities for collaboration, and leverage our collective resources. The final area of Theme 4 that I would like to highlight today involves community wellness and well-being. Our university has long been known for our focus on the multidimensional aspects of wellness. Each of us strives for continued growth and development in the areas of wellness, such as spiritual, physical, emotional, career, intellectual, environmental, and social. In the coming weeks, I will be issuing a survey to faculty and staff to learn more about personal interest areas for well-being across our campuses. The results of the survey will inform of our future initiatives and priorities in the areas of workplace well-being and healthy communities. Enhancing our campus culture and providing opportunities for each of us to improve in all areas of wellness are some of my top priorities for this academic year. In addition to the wellness survey, Year 2 goals for Theme 4 includes the expansion of the collaboratory rollout, ensuring the implementation of the intranet, expanding our ability to reach a national audience, as well as preparing for the Carnegie Community Engage designation. So thank you to all of the members of the Theme 4 team for your excellent work to advance our institution. Thank you, Theme 4 team. So colleagues, I hope I have conveyed to you the positive impact you have made in the lives of our students and the members of the many communities in which we serve. I am so proud of our accomplishments and of the work that each of you do every day on behalf of our students in this institution. We are indeed on the right path towards a bright future. We are well positioned to achieve the goals outlined in our strategic plan and to adapt to the ever-changing landscape of higher education. We are living in a time of unprecedented pressures and changes that challenge our ability to achieve our goals. It may often feel like we are undervalued, and the public voices questioning the value of a college degree has become louder and more persistent in recent years. The criticism has spilled over from our national debates to our state and even local level. I want to assure you that I recognize these challenges. They are the thoughts that circle my mind and keep me up at night. And while these pressures are worthy of our attention, they should not lessen our resolve. We have made intentional and sensible resource adjustments to increase our efficiency and invest in new opportunities. As Wisconsin moves closer to the projected enrollment cliff of 2025, UWSP will be in a strong position not only to sustain our enrollment, but to potentially grow. Our institution, as with every other UW institution, has become increasingly dependent on tuition as our primary source of revenue. Stabilizing and increasing our enrollment are critical factors to keeping our institution fiscally healthy. This will become a more pressing need moving forward, as the funding reduction from the state will require us to eliminate nearly $585,000 from our base budget. However, I'm confident we will make the necessary adjustments and ensure we will continue to meet our core mission of educating students. You know, I have learned much about what it means to be a pointer in my 2.5 years as your chancellor. Pointers are passionate and caring. We are thoughtful, considerate, and humble. Our determination and grit guide our decision-making and enable us to overcome obstacles. A passion for people is what motivates us to come to work each day. We transform lives in the classrooms, offices, athletic venues, field stations, laboratories, and campus grounds. The impact of our hard work and dedication is evident far beyond the borders of our campuses in Stevens Point, Marshfield, and Wausau. The network of Pointer alumni has grown more than 90,000 and stretches across the globe. In my travels as your chancellor, I have heard countless stories of the love our alumni have for our institution. I am so proud of the work you do on behalf of our students and this institution. As we begin the 129th academic year of the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point, we continue to meet the needs of all of our students and remain focused on our mission, vision, and values. Despite the challenges ahead, our future is promising and full of opportunities for growth, collaboration, service, and success. Our commitment to our people, our place, and our purpose remains strong, as does making good progress on our strategic plan. Purpose Made Possible is not just a tagline or theme. It speaks to our shared passion and purpose across our 3 locations. I hope that each of you know what you do here matters. You make our students' purpose possible. So I thank you so much. And I look forward to be inspired by each of you as we begin another academic year. Thank you, everyone.